But even with the women, like you got to be 100% ready for yourself. Like you can't. Is even with women with the
Men
kids,
too.
like
Let's keep it a buck. Men be going
man,
through
too.
shit too. Y'all be going through
Yeah,
some shit. Like men really do be going through some shit, and y'all don't check in with y'all emotions, and y'all don't be taking care of y'allself either. Like I'm gonna keep it a whole book. It's some men out here that just be trying to save every motherfucking body, be trying to make every motherfucking body happy. It's not that men ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes men just really be trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Like they do the right thing, but it come out fucked up. If that makes sense.
but it's at the man. All right, so
Like men, like
that's
y'all
how.
really be having good hearts, but the way that it comes out, it just be like weird and fucked up. Y'all some sensitive motherfuckers. Like if I'm being honest as fuck, like men be
Yeah,
sensitive
niggas. I
and
ain't gonna
reactive
lie.
as shit. Like as much as motherfuckers want to talk about women, men, mm, it just
I
looks
mean, but
different. It
niggas
just
act
looks
like they.
different.
I mean, niggas scared to show their emotions. Why? I don't know, man. I mean, that
Exactly,
shit
and
is
y'all do some fuck
attractive to
shit.
females.
Y'all be doing
That
fuck
shit
shit
is
because y'all don't want to
attractive.
show y'all emotions. Yeah. What is
I
attracted
don't
to
know why.
females?
Niggas showing their emotion. Like at the
It
end of the
really
day,
is.
that's 100%. Like females go through shit, niggas go through shit, but at the same time, niggas to our ego, our pride, whatever the situation may be. That's me. I'm speaking from myself and from all men. Like any shit that I go through, I low key handle it by myself, or I talk about it through third person, like on podcasts and shit like that.
Mm.
Most of the situations I be going through, it would be me, but it's just like it be other people too. But it's just like, how is a person supposed to deal with it? Like I learned that I grew up in a house full of all pussy, so it's like I can't hide my emotions. I can't hide my emotions.
Yeah.
I was the only dude, so it's like I can't hide my emotions, and it's like I ain't scared to show my emotions. Like niggas cried, niggas got heart, niggas got all this shit. It's these niggas out here who don't got shit, but it's because they damaged as a kid.
Right.
That's when everybody need therapy though
Yeah, that's a
in
fact.
school.
People real like be going through shit, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think enough people really be checking in on themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I really like be going back to like, what do you want? Because it's just like men need to ask themselves too. Like everybody wants to put the focus on women, but like shit, allow me to do it because it's just like men have needs too. Like I'm not scared to say it. I could be gay as fuck and be like, no, men have needs too. They definitely have emotional needs. Like men, you know what I'm saying? It's just like we act like women are the only ones with feelings and emotions. No, that's not true. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, that's not true. And a lot of the things that I think, like, I think men go through so much, especially like black men walking around this earth, like they go through a lot. And I think that's why people don't understand, especially like when it comes to our relationships, right? Because let's be honest, like black people struggle getting into relationships, and it's because we don't respect each other's emotional needs. It's like society has gotten to a point where it's just like protect, like girl, you are supposed to be like the mother, the nurturer, the, you know what I'm saying, like you are the person that is supposed to have him when he comes home type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why he can protect and provide is because because you know what I'm saying? Like you are the person who is his like peace and like, you know what I'm saying? Like he should be his own emotional fulfillment, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like he needs you. He needs that softness of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like women have gotten to a point where it's just like women aren't soft and like men are like extra it's weird now.
I mean, oh my god, cause I'm a dude. Okay, so I'm a man. So it's like now
Help me out.
it got to the point that it got to the point that I hate that my old lady know how I am. So she knowing something wrong with me or whatever the situation may be. I be like, man, no the fuck it ain't. Man, yes it is. So it's like now
They
it's
be
to the
knowing it.
point I can't hide shit. Right.
That's
So
how
it's
it's
to the
supposed to
point
be
that
though.
I can't hide shit. But it's just like I still knock that shit off. And it's like, how can you? All right, how can I make it make sense? Cause this finna get deep, and it's like I ain't bashing nobody or whatever the situation may be, but it's gonna turn into a agree to disagree situation. So I won't bring it up.
Okay.
So it's like, why bring up a situation that I know that I'm already got going on, and you supposed to be there to secure me or whatever, and the situation gonna turn south. Not necessarily south, but it's just like I already know how you feel and how you agree and shit. So there's no way of having this discussion because I will always agree. It's agree to disagree because I believe both sides. Like me as a man coming into any situation, me growing up with all cat made me gotta see all both sides. So it's just like as a female, a lot of men don't understand they may be bad, whatever the situation may be. But honestly, do you know what's going on with them mentally and emotionally? Are you there for just a body, or do you want them for them?
Absolutely. It's so much that's going on beneath the surface. And I think that can go beyond male to female because it's both. You know what I'm saying? It's both. It's so much happening beneath the surface, and are we really there for each other in these relationships emotionally? And can you be there for somebody emotionally if you don't know how to be there for yourself emotionally? And how many people actually know how to do that?
Yeah, uh, they don't. And
Yeah,
this is they do, but this is I'm on. Like you got to think of this as I'm old as I'm not old as fuck, but I'm old. And it got to the point that I realized as you get older, a lot of shit that you thought was cool ain't cool no more.
absolutely not. Hell yeah.
So it's like as they get older, it's like you gotta think
Yeah.
about it. As they get older, they'll understand. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, facts. Yeah.
Or niggas get older, you'll understand you can't be the same person that you was 10 years ago. You can't move. It's something that's gonna happen to them or something bad. It's gonna take something tragic for you to understand what you really got to do to get yourself together. That's 100%.
Facts. Facts.
And people don't understand it. When I say tragic, I mean tragic. You gotta understand. It's gotta put you to the point that you at your lowest
Like,
to realize who you really are.
absolutely. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody has that moment because, like, every, well, I don't know about everybody, but I know a lot of people have these moments where it's just like you got to get to a point where you realize, all right, it's time to change. Especially like if you a stubborn motherfucker, because some motherfuckers just get it and they ain't got to go through all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But some motherfuckers is stubborn and they gotta find out for themselves and they gotta go through some shit and they gotta get to a low point to be able to realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like me being where I'm at, like I said in the beginning of the episode where I used to think that the relationship was gonna complete me. It's just like nah. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like when I look back now, it's so much like when I look at some of the relationships that I've been through, like the first girl that I fell in love with, it's just like I thought she did me dirty. You know what I'm saying? But when I look back in hindsight, it's so much deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It's so much deeper than that. It's just like I don't even feel like she did me dirty. It's just lifing. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? It's just lifing. And two, it's just like I put that girl through the fucking ringer too. It's just easier to ignore what the fuck it is that you doing and call out what somebody else is doing. But I put your ass through it. It's almost like when you look back at that shit, it's just like actually, if I was a little older and a little more mature, this might have worked. You know what I'm saying? You might have had to be a little more mature too, but it's actually like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm looking at you like
This
you're
shit'll
mature, like
make you more mature. You understand? If
exactly,
you
cause
come with
then
that mature energy, it ain't gonna do nothing. But man, I gotta get on my shit because this motherfucker already on this shit.
yeah,
Attraction.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, but it takes that. But you know what I'm saying? And that ain't no shit like saying it from a perspective of like, oh damn, that shit didn't work. I want to get back with it. Fuck no, I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is when you get into situations with people and you understand that and you do that work and you see you mature and you learn how to see different perspectives and understand where you fucked up in those past situations, you understand how to not fuck up when the thing that is for you comes. You know, like when the thing that is for you comes, like there is more, there's a life beyond what it is that we've experienced at this point. But we don't always realize that we're on a journey to get to the next place and the next thing, you know, to experience like that. All these situations that we go through are preparation. And again, like having to sit down and really ask myself what it is that I want. When I was in that relationship that I thought I wanted oh so fucking bad, it's just like I wouldn't have got what I wanted out of that situation because I didn't know what the fuck I wanted. That makes sense? You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm looking for her to complete me. So I'm an insecure ass, you know what I'm saying, nigga that don't know how to just let shit be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to let shit be. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? There is no peace in this relationship that ain't a relationship. You know what I mean? So it would have never been successful just because of who I was as a person, because of who she was as a person. And because I wanted it because I was attracted to it, because it felt good, because of whatever, but it really wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we don't understand how to let go of shit when it's not for us. We be trying to make it work and fit instead of just allowing niggas to go and grow. And then if shit is meant to be what it is, then letting it be what the fuck it is. We always act like we devastated when motherfuckers leave our life. It's just like, oh, I broke up with this person. Let me go find something. Let me go do that. Oh, now I'm finna go fall in love with the next motherfucker. No, go sit down. Go sit down. Go find you something. Go knit a sweater. Go find something to fuck to do. Go, you know what I'm saying? Figure out why you walking this fucking earth. Because it's for more than that other person. You walking this earth for way more than that other person.
True.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, like, it's like we see life is just like, all right, I'm in a relationship. I'm out of relationship. Let me go find another relationship. Fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Actually, have you tried? Have you tried? Because it's just like, think of what life could be if you had a career that you enjoyed. You were making the money that it is that you want to make.
I
You
don't
were
think
living
you'll
in the
have
type of
time for
house.
a relationship.
Yes, you would. Hear me out. You had a life that you're trying to live, right? You had a life that you're trying to live. So you financially stable, you emotionally stable, you got a good solid friend group, you got a good career, you know what I'm saying? You know who you are and all of that shit, right? And that allows you to attract a person that's doing all of the same shit. They know who they are, they know what their career is, they know this, that, all this shit. They on the same page as you. So you done attracted a motherfucker that actually wants the same things that you want because you actually know what you want. If you don't know what you want, guess what you get? A motherfucker that doesn't know what they want either. And now y'all fighting because you're trying to tell this other person what they should want and they trying to tell you what you should want. But how does that work? You can't tell me shit you don't know and I can't tell you shit I don't know. We can't tell each other shit. What are we building? What are we building? If neither one of us knows where the fuck we going, make it make sense, right? But when you get to a place where you learn how to manage all of your own shit, right?
Yeah.
You freer, right? You freer, cause imagine, right? Cause like when I think about my life and where I'm going, it's just like I'm learning how to balance way more shit than I ever knew I could balance. I work a full-time job. I do this, and I got another project I don't talk about, right? I do a lot of shit.
Damn.
I do a lot of shit. I do a lot of shit. And not only do I do this, I'm a one-woman show. My brother helps me get things onto YouTube. But guess what? Besides that, I make the social media content that you see. I make all the posts. I respond to all of the content comments. I get all of the episodes set up my fucking self. I record these shits my fucking self. I edit them my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? And if you would have asked me 2 years ago if I could do all this shit, I would have told you, fuck no. And guess what? I do all of this shit, and I also have time to talk to my friends, to hang out, to spend time with my family, to fuck with my dog, to sleep, to, you know what I'm saying? And live my fucking life. So when you take the time to learn how to balance these fucking things, you learn how to add things to your plate and remove them as you need be. And you learn how to shift them around. Because guess what? You learn way more. You learn how to find control of your life because nobody else is pulling these fucking strings. We giving everybody the power to pull the strings in our fucking life. Because it's just like, oh, I need this person for this. Like, this person is going through this. I need to be there for you. 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 And you can't be there for your fucking self. You
I
there for
got
every fucking body else.